Do you ever notice how the world keeps spinning even when you're lying face down on the carpet, binge watching videos on successful people's morning routines? Like, oh, thank you, Liz, for waking up at 4 a.m. to drink orange juice and write affirmations. Meanwhile, I just gave a TED talk to my ceiling fan about why life is impossible. Now, quitting is very, very tempting and seductive. It might whisper, why try when you can just not? But I think giving up is boring. Seriously, there's no vibrancy in it. No one writes epic poems about the guy who said, you know what, I'll just stay here. You don't see statues of people with plaques that say, dedicated to Ria, who decided this was too hard and went to take a nap instead. And sure, life is hard, but if it wasn't hard, if it was plain, simple, and easygoing, you might as well call it death. You want to give up because you think you've failed. But do you realize that life is just a bunch of adults running around pretending to know what they're doing? You think Einstein had a 10-year plan? Come on, bro didn't even comb his hair. You think Beyonce wakes up every day feeling flawless? Probably not, but she fakes it and we believe it. Think of failure not as a full stop, but as a comma. And what's a comma? Pause for dramatic effect. So what's the attitude you're going to show from now on when you fail? You'll say, oh great, that's the universe giving me a plot twist. And everyone loves plot twists. Nobody watches the movie where everything goes perfectly. That's called a nap. So instead of saying that nobody loves me, nobody cares about me, or I'm good for nothing, why don't you just pause this video for 5 minutes and ask yourself, if I was given a chance to love myself or date myself, then would I? There you have it, that's your answer. You complain that nobody loves you, but you yourself are not willing to love yourself, then who else will? That's why learn to love yourself first and you'll automatically attract positivity. Stop saying that, oh my god, my third semester exams were so bad, I think I'm not gonna pass, and wasting your fourth semester in the process, so that you will have to cry again in the fifth and sixth semester and so on. It's a cycle, you see? That's why start with something. Do something. Just start today. Take little steps, baby steps, but don't give up. Don't give up because you think you're not perfect for this. If you think you're not perfect, then start working on your personality. But don't give up. Because the answer is simple. Giving up is boring and too common. And I refuse to be common and decent and admirable. Why? Because I'd be lost in the crowd. I never liked stories that were too perfect. Because again, perfection is not real. I'd rather fail 50 times, experience life, and rise once like a mighty superhero in a Marvel movie rather than rot in bed like I'm already dead. And no, I'm not asking you to do extraordinary things. I'm asking you to hold on to the ordinary things because most of the time, the ordinary things are the ones which make up the larger part of the story, don't they? Is really, really messy and often feels like a group project where you're the one who's doing all the work. But here's the kicker. You're not done yet. You're a plotline in the progress, a cake that hasn't finished baking. Don't pull yourself out of the oven just because things are heating up. So if you feel like giving up, don't. Not because it's noble or courageous, but because you'll miss the best part of the story. And frankly, you're way too interesting for that. Remember, even if today sucked, tomorrow could be weirdly amazing. Life is unpredictable like that. So stick around, you wouldn't want to miss the ending.